Hey guys, Brad here. Another blog. Today I just wanted to kind of do something a little bit unique compared to what I've done already. And I kind of wanted to give credit where credit's due and tell you a little bit about a dear friend of mine and someone that I grew up idolizing and who's actually, he don't know if he knows this, but he's an integral part in my development as an athlete in both wheelchair basketball and sledge hockey. And that gentleman is Patrick Anderson. So hope it's okay that I do a video like this, but I just wanted to kind of share with the world my thoughts on Pat and just kind of who he is to me, and kind of promote the name to the rest of you guys, because I don't think he gets enough recognition for the athlete that he is and how he's impacted a lot of lives. So little introduction to Pat. He's a wheelchair basketball player from Fergus, Ontario, and we used to live probably about 15 minutes away. I lived in Orton, Ontario, and he was in Fergus, and pretty close. And so we grew up playing on the same basketball team. I was a bit younger than him, and he at the time was a member of the junior world team, and then he was also just starting to get into playing with the men's team and tried out for the Canadian men's Paralympic team when I started playing. But Pat's phenomenal. He's basically the wheelchair basketball version of Michael Jordan, and I think if you ask anybody in the wheelchair basketball community, they would agree with me that there's probably never going to be anyone as good as Pat. And not to take anything away from other great players out there, Joey Johnson, Dave Durapo, Richard Peter, Jamie Borisov, Chris Stoutenberg, who else? Travis, a lot of other really awesome players, and I'm not taking anything away from them. But what's really special about Pat was how everything that he did looked really, really easy and fancy too. I gotta admit, he's one of the more fancy players. So when I was younger, I know Billy Bridges and I, playing basketball, we really looked up to him because he made everything look so easy, and it was also so beautiful to watch because he just looked like he was made to play, and everything looked so organic. So basically a little background story on Pat. He won a gold medal in Sydney in 2000, won a gold medal in 2004. I was lucky enough to be on that team with them. And then they won a silver in Beijing, and then also went on to win a gold medal in London in 2012. As of right now, Pat, I think, is retired. I'm not sure what he's doing, whether he's coming back or not, but he's in a band called the Layawakes with his wife, Anna, and they have a son now, Stanley, so they're doing pretty good. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk a bit about his impact. And so basically for me, I was lucky, along with Billy, growing up playing for Kitchener. We got to watch Pat in action. But what was more important for us, looking back on it, was that we also got to watch Pat practice. And for a lot of you players that practice on your own, or come from a small community where there aren't really a lot of other players pushing you and stuff like that, or anyone else to look up to on a daily basis, for us, Pat was basically the prime example of what an elite athlete is. So we were fortunate enough to grow up idolizing someone who was an elite athlete, who was actually showing us how to train like an elite athlete. And basically a lot of things that Pat did, I have implemented into my own game, as far as practicing hard skills until they become easy, working on things that nobody else wants to work on, and trying to create an opportunity for myself to implement hard skills into my game where they become organic as well, like he was. So I know a lot of people say, I make it look so easy and so forth, and I'm smooth out there, and it's all due to watching Pat grow up and seeing that example of an athlete just working on things like that and working on hard skills. And I really got to give credit to Pat for being a great role model at the time to us young kids growing up. But he really influenced a lot of us and gave us a great example of not only how to act like an elite athlete in play, but also off the court as well. He was always leading by example, and was very supportive, and helped push us whenever we wanted to get better. So, but yeah, so if you're on YouTube, check out Patrick Anderson. There's a few clips online of him. Should probably show a couple videos while I'm talking here about Pat, and yeah, check him out. He's a phenomenal Paralympic athlete. Not a lot of people know about him, and I kind of want to change that. So all of my 117 followers, go check him out. Patrick Anderson is on YouTube. His band is on Twitter, the Layawakes, and I think they're on Facebook as well and Instagram. So yeah, do that. See you later.